And these are your works of art for this week. We'll begin with this pencil drawing by Balogun Olani. This is one live drawing the artist says he enjoyed doing, reminding everyone of the foundation of art. The drawing should not be swept under the carpet. Then he was part of a group of artists who paid tribute to the big boss in a mixed media painting. Olani says he loved this one as well, which celebrates the legendary coach of the Super Eagles, Stephen Keshi. He cannot take all the credit for this one because several other artists worked on different angles of this piece before they fitted together to form this work of art. Vanity of Life, it's done with pen drawing on paper by Emmanuel Bremen. For this artist, this work is a wake-up call that everything in life will one day fade away. He believes that all is vanity, encouraging people to invest in lives rather than material things. He uses the image of a woman who is so fixated on her looks to drive this message home. Achike Anayo has this Godliness series, in bracket humbleness, done with acrylic on paper. In this series, the artist talks about various stages of holiness. The first level begins with humility. For him, a good dose of it is needed if one is to live a good life. Accept your faults and move on. Archie Abia has several works of art. We begin with this one called Oil Pollution in the Niger Delta, done with oil painting on canvas. The artist is asking a question. Is oil a blessing or a curse to the people in the region? Archie is wondering, considering the level of pollution in the area years after the oil boom. He looks at a situation where the people cannot brag about top-notch facilities. Pipeline vandalism and youth restiveness is not helping either. Still, this one done by Archie is titled Hard Work Pays. It's a graving oil painting on canvas. Hard work pays is a message by the artist. He's encouraging people to look for something to do and not wait for government or white-collar jobs. Then this one, still done by Archie Abia, is titled Tomato for Sale. He's capturing a point in Nigeria's history when tomatoes were really expensive. Then Elechi has Protected, done with oil on textured canvas. According to the artist, Protected is about people who don't have a deep knowledge and power of infinite intelligence. It tells a story of a person who, despite the odds, separates himself from the unpleasant things in the world and lives above these negative events by using the power of the mind to embrace a positive lifestyle. Aftermath is a mixed media painting by Demola Adebambo, who looks at the experiences of war and how it has an impact on all those involved. Beyond the destruction, hardship, and economic breakdown, there's also the psychological trauma, which most people don't usually talk about, but it's eating them up. And that's what Demola is focusing on in this painting. And those are your works of art. Encourage you to keep them coming. Our artist for this week is someone that specializes in making people dance while singing. He's aging gracefully and still has great moves.
Born September the 22nd, 1946 to a royal family in Ondo State, Sunday Adeniyi, popularly called Sunny Ade, is a musician, singer-songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and a pioneer of modern world music. He began his career with Moses Olaya's Federal Rhythm Dandies, a high-life band. He left to form a new band, the Green Spots, in 1967. For various reasons ranging from changes in his music to business concerns, Sunny Ade's band changed its name several times, first to African Beats and then to Golden Mercury. In the 1970s and 1980s, Ade embarked on a tour of America and Europe. His stage act was characterized by dexterous dancing steps and mastery of the guitar. His next album, Synchro System, produced in 1983, was equally successful and earned him his first Grammy Award nomination in the folk ethnic music category. It's been decades of resounding success for this artist, who has received a lot of accolades for his type of music. He's been classed as one of the most influential musicians of all time.
You can enjoy Art House on any of these platforms.
Talk about a living legend. Yes, King Sunny Ade is our artist for this week, and he's aging like fine wine. A lot of us pray to be as vibrant and as talented as that when we get to his age. And with that, we wrap up this week's edition of Art House. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day, and let's do this again next week.